Hi everyone, so this is my pool plan for the second half of the month of October 2020, and this video I'll be sharing my upcoming plans for the banners featuring Kefka as the featured unit, which will be first released I believe on the 13th of October 2020. And some quick disclaimers here. The pool plan is really meant for informative purposes only. It is by no means a recommendation on how I feel everyone else will be pooling. I fully acknowledge that there are many factors that should be considered when someone wants to pool, and this can include your current resources in terms of gems and tickets, who you have built up in your current roster of characters, which content do you actually need to clear, and of course, who are your favorite units that you really want to use. Many characters, and in fact almost all characters, are chaos viable units when fully built up, so there is no one way to play the game. But I also believe that we can help each other by discussing and sharing our ideas and reasons behind pulling for certain units, which will make the overall community stronger. Just also to note that I have already completed all endgame content including Dimensions End and Abyss stages, so my pool plan tends to be very heavily influenced by clearing Chaos Challenge quests. So therefore, I pool in order to get fully built up synergy units that can complete Chaos Challenges, and therefore I tend to prioritize units that are synergy in many events. So in this case, Kefka will be featured and synergy across the next few events, and therefore he tends to be a priority. So I'll start off with the first event coming up, which is the Heretics event, featuring the release of Kefka's LD and burst weapons. As with all Heretics event, there's going to be two banners here. The first featuring Kefka, Shadow, and Ares, and the second featuring Freya, Seymour, and Lys. Both banners will also have Kefka's burst and LD weapon. Now my goal here is to spend around 200 tickets trying to get Kefka's LD weapon as well as his EX. I still do not have his EX yet at this stage in the game. So I'll be first pulling on the banner featuring Kefka's EX. If I happen to get his EX and not yet get his LD, I will switch to the banner with Freya, because I also do not have Freya's EX. I will stop once I get both of Kefka's EX and LD weapon. If I do not get Kefka's burst or Freya's EX while doing so, then I will call it my loss and move on to the next banner. Now for the challenge quest for the Heretics event, there are 6 synergy units as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. So Kefka, Shadow, Ares, Freya, Seymour, and Lys are all synergy units. My pick for my synergy team for the Chaos Challenge quest will be Kefka, Lys, because I already have Lys at full 3-3. And for my third unit, if I happen to get Freya's EX, I will use Freya because she has healing and last stand built into her kit. But if I do not get Freya's EX, my third unit will actually be Ares, who I already have at base 0 out of 3 realization, and Ares also has healing built into her kit. So I move on to the next banner, which is Emperor's Lost Chapter. Now for this Lost Chapter banner, I will just be spending tickets around 200 to 300 tickets until I get Emperor's LD, and I will stop once I get his LD weapon. Kefka's burst is also featured on this banner and the next few banners, but as with all burst weapons, I will treat it as a bonus and I will not spend additional resources getting the burst weapon if I've already gotten my target weapon from the banner. If I get the burst weapon while pulling for the other weapons, then all is well, but if not, then I'll just cut my losses and move on. For the Chaos Challenge quest, I will be using Kefka, Emperor with his LD, and Firon, who I already have a base 0 out of 3. I do not think I need to spend more ingots on him to complete the Chaos Challenge. Right, moving on to Strago Event. For Strago's event, there's actually going to be 5 synergy characters. So Kefka will return as a synergy character, but the Emperor, being the Lost Chapter character before this event, will also be a synergy unit over here. And therefore, in this event, I already have 2 out of the 3 synergy units. For the third synergy unit, I actually plan to use Realm. I do not currently have Realms EX yet. So for this banner, I will be throwing tickets until I score Realms EX. And hopefully along the way I can pick up some of Strago's gear as well. But I'm not actually aiming to fully complete Strago on this event. Of course, if I happen to pull all of Strago's gear before I get any of Realms EX weapon, then I will use Strago in the place of Realm. But having said that, I think that is very unlikely because LD weapons are much more difficult to get compared to EX, and I will need to get all of Strago's weapons while I only need Realms EX to complete her kit. If I happen to get a Realms EX first before any of Strago's gear, then I will just skip Strago and build him up the next time around. And doing so, I do not need to spend too many resources in order to get a full 3 synergy units for the event. For Ashe, I could have used her, but I do not have her EX as well. And I want to use Realms EX because I like Realm as a unit, and she will be getting a rework on this banner as well. So I think Realm will make a good third unit, and hopefully I can use her in future events as well. Whereas for Ashe, she is a little bit outdated at this point in time. So hence my decision to use Realm over Ashe. And that's it for this video. So the shortened version of my pull plan is I will use tickets but also gems if I really have to pull for Kefka's EX and LD weapon. I will use 2 tickets, probably about 200 to 300 tickets for Empress LD. And then I will pull for Realms EX and skip Strago. I will skip Realm if my resources are too low and I had to spend too much getting Kefka and Emperor. And I will just use Realm at her 15 and 35 CP to complete the Chaos Challenge quest. And again, I will treat Kefka's burst weapon as a bonus. I hope I get it in one of these banners that I'm pulling on, but if not, then I'll just use Kefka without his burst weapon. That's it for this video. I hope that the insight into my pull plan has been useful for you in some way, shape or form. As always, if you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And till then, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.